India versus UAE, the first game of this double-header day. They need to beat Nepal to win some points. Marina Iqbal, former international from Pakistan and selector as well, was there at the toss. UAE won the toss and they decided to field first. It was a forced change for India, and I would like Mithali Raj to come in on this one. Shriyanka Patil injured, and we've got Tanuja Kanwar. Mithali.
Yes, I think it's quite deserving to give an opportunity to Tanuja Kanwar. She's been doing really well in the domestic circuit in the last 2-3 years, and she plays for Gujarat Giants in Women's Premier League, and the second season has been exceptional for her as a bowler.
Marina, unchanged UAE.
Yeah, but they have to bring their finest game to beat or get close to India, have a lot of responsibility. The captain Uza itself, Tirtha as well, and Kavisha and probably Khushi.
The game that's going to come up next in the evening becomes very crucial for Pakistan. For the moment, they gel very well with each other, Mithali, don't they? Shefali, her flamboyance, and to give that, and Shatira Jakir ready. Here comes the first one. Off the back foot. Stylish one from Shefali, just punches it.
Rectify that.
Oh, she goes big! It's long, it's gone the distance, it's a mighty one. There comes the response.
And the bowler here got the line a little bit inside, and that was in her slot, right in her slot. That's a bad shot. She any day closes her eyes and she's going to get that ball over the rope.
The beauty was Marina, the fielder has been taken back. Pure bliss, pure delight, stand, adore, admire, applaud for.
So much of these shots sitting in the dugout, sometimes being on the non-striker's end. I mean, she's so good when you bowl up to her, whether it is the stump line or way outside off stump. She's so good with her footwork, getting the full face of the bat, just gives direction to the ball.
Sweets, and he said I can cut down on sweets, not on milk, forget it. Oh, what a shot! The power, the timing, the four. Now, gone! Look at the joy on their faces!
Moved at the right time to her right, just at the circle. That was hit really hard. She was trying for that gap. Smriti was trying for that wider mid-off gap, but this was a good take.
So good. Smriti Mandhana, 13 of 9, 23 for 1 India.
That Smriti would have smacked.
You talk about smashing, here comes another one. Right from the meat of the bat, hardly any follow through. Towards mid-wicket, that's the maximum.
You'll really have to pull your length a little, invite her to step out. This is her strength, you know, taking that stride and that bat swing, you see that high back lift.
Just a whip. Oh, she is having fun. Taking down the bowlers to the cleaners at the moment. What a shot.
Batter can probably make some mistake, but you start bowling down the leg, this is what you get.
Yeah, we'll try and show some of them to you. Harder you work, luckier you get. Make you reach unimaginable heights. Full toss, easy. 4.5 overs. They've lost a valuable wicket, yes, but they have depth in the bowling. Wicket, is it? Yes, it is! The batter is... Initially, she was a little surprised. Now she started to walk. Wicket number 2. It's a big one.
To hit them all around the park. Into the surface. This is not one of those tracks where it nips on. Takes a little while to come and probably just get under edge. Slightest of them. And the fingers goes up and you can see the delight. Both openers are back in the hut for India, and UAE will have something to smile about. Shefali gone on 37, India 2 down on 52.
There's another. The UAE are elated. Smriti gone, Shefali gone, and now Hemlata cleaned up by Hina.
One wicket as a team, and then the next ball is your best one. Just went on with the arm slightly. Perfect length, too full to go back to. That's the one you've got to defend. 2-2, and UAE are up and about.
It's an action-packed power play. Big hits. Suddenly the UAE strike back. Hemlata goes for 2, 52 for 3. It's got the legs to go for 4. So that is Harmanpreet Kaur's first boundary. Batter was well home. Sweep is a popular option. That is an excellent sweep shot all along the ground.
Nepal wins, if there's a big if here. Into the gap. How is that for timing? How is about knowing where the two fielders were? And then the execution, perfect. This is quality batsmanship. And now, uppishly is what she plays, but in the gap is what she plays, and 4 is what she gets.
That's her strength. I mean, she's someone who's very good at sweeping the ball, whether it's a slog sweep or a conventional sweep. And India loses 4th wicket. Jemima Rodrigues trying to go over mid-off, but hit straight to the fielder.
Just came around the wicket, that delivery. Jemima Rodrigues looking to go over the offside. It's a difficult shot, making them play the more difficult shots.
Probably was considering the wind factor. And as we talk, Richa Ghosh clears the offside field for a boundary.
Oh, you can't bowl her there. How is that for power? How is that for quality? Maximum.
No wonder they have her at number 6, India. She's a real power punch, a sucker punch. You think you're getting into the tail? Absolutely not. Right at the bottom of the bat. It goes all the way.
Solid blow. Especially when you had mid-off up, you can't bowl it out there now. That forces a fielding change. Uppishly, but in the gap. We were talking about her offside stroke making, and there it comes. Bisecting the gap, gets 4. We can call that a cover drive, and that's gonna. Oh, how is that for timing? Timing can be everything. It is everything. She's just making things work. In the gap yet again. At will, with utmost amount of ease. Richa gets another boundary. Full toss, another boundary. 4th of the over. That's a massive over. 15 gone. It's 143 for 4.
This is not about. I tell you what, that is an opportunity lost. Tirtha Satish. This is her day. Richa Ghosh is ruling the offside. Walks across. She picks her spot. In full control, Harmanpreet Kaur. Unstoppable on the offside. Really good today from Richa Ghosh. .50 for Harmanpreet Kaur. A 12th in T20Is, an 11th as captain. Second time in the Asia Cup. And she leads by example under the sun in Dambulla today.
Brilliant innings from Kaur. Absorbed the pressure. It wasn't a quick fire. He needed to know that there was a responsibility.
That's unlucky. Dharnidarka, she's getting the better of Harman.
Picked a boundary nonetheless, but Harman is adamant to clear that leg side boundary. Again goes back and cross. Got a bit of wood on it. Need to remind herself.
That was one that was right in the slot. Helped on its way with the angle. Second place. That she has got right out of the meat. It's a shot she was eyeing. Just of the anniversary of that epic 171, Harman goes down memory lane and smashes the bowler for 6 over mid-wicket. There is an appeal. And has Richa Ghosh ended Harmanpreet Kaur's innings? She smashed it to the fielder, was right at the edge of the circle. Ball came back quickly and Harman thought that... Yeah, I think she's just short. She's just short, yep. Shame that. She was just... Yeah, you can break the stumps with any part of your arm, as long as the ball's in hand, which it is. So that is the end of fine innings from Harmanpreet Kaur.
She was watching the fielder, not Richa as well. Harmanpreet, the captain, gone, back in the heart on 66. India 5 down on 181.
Now the focus on Ghosh to finish off. Up and over, mid-off in the ring. Wonderful ball striking again from Richa Ghosh. Just put that run out behind her pretty quickly. Milestones down, but what an impact. Through the gap. First 50 in international T20 cricket for Richa Ghosh. She becomes the first Indian keeper batter to score one at the Asia Cup. A high-quality, power-packed innings.
That's exactly what India needed from her. Giving some room, creating that shot. Knew exactly fielder where it was, just beats the hands. And a very nonchalant celebration. She knows she's done the job. Oh, cuts it away, another boundary. Another one. Things are not stopping for UAE. Richa has a big smile on her face.
Penalised for a slow over it. That territory is now renamed. Just over. The extra fielder inside the circle has cost the UAE dearly. India go past 200 for the first time in T20 eyes. 64 of 29, striking at 220. Yeah, she's just thrown us all into a frenzy. Richa Ghosh, 64 of 29, batted just 38 minutes. What an impact she has had. India would be delighted with the overall use of their batting resources. Shefali Verma and Smriti Mandhana between them putting up 50 in 27 balls. Hemlata missed out today. And then Harmanpreet Kaur and Jemima Rodrigues just consolidated as they must. Went it over a run of ball. Richa Ghosh, an outstanding innings. First 50 for her in T20 eyes. Outwalk the UAE. India's captain would be very pleased with the first part of this game.
Well, as captain, when you're playing a big team and you're often see from Manuka.
That sounded good, and it is through the fielders on the offside. First boundary for Isha Oza and the UAE.
Give them a lot of confidence. Pitched up on the outside off stump line, and she drives it very well. Big stride, gets it through the point.
Beat the outside edge, that angle. That is just clubbed down the ground. That's better. 8 balls, she wasn't off the mark. Perhaps this is the way to go for Tirtha Satish. First boundary for her.
This is exactly what we were talking about with her bottom hand. Brings it in just at the last second to send it straight of the fielder mid-off. There it is. Also gives herself a little bit of room. She trusts her hands. Gets the length she wanted as well. Straight down the ground, 4 runs.
Dad!
Gone. Tried to clear mid-on. Got nothing on it.
It's her favourite area, but didn't have the power. Just didn't get the bottom hand through in time. One of the easier catches going around. She was backing her skills, which I'm sure her coach will have told her to do, but it didn't come off on this occasion. And she'll be disappointed not to the forward, especially against the top dogs, India. It's not to be for Tirtha Satish. 4 from 12 for her. UAE lose their first. They're 11 for 1.
Well, she is not going to hang around. Renita Rajit. Tirtha Satish failed to clear mid-on. Renita does it with ease first ball. It might have been intentional, you know.
Clean that up! The sound of the bamboo is the most pleasing for any bowler. Vastraka strikes.
Thakur, Renuka Thakur. This one much quicker. She likes to hit the deck hard, trying to create room. It wasn't there. Again, just trying to angle it to an incoming ball. Never a wise choice. India would be delighted. Renita Rajit gone on 7, 24 for 2.
Oh, that is sheer bad luck, nothing else. The bowling was sheer quality, thickish outside edge. Upish, that should have been taken. That will surely go down as a drop catch, no doubt about that.
It's harder to get that elevation. Go on now! Well, finally, and Tanuja on the receiving end did no mistake whatsoever.
Oh, beauty, isn't she? The way she tosses it up, there was the guile and there was a fielder stationed right there, no mistake whatever. Tanuja catches it gleefully. Deepti gets her first, India gets there 3. Danidharka caught Tanuja, bowled Deepti 5. It is 36 for 3. Oh, absolutely. And it starts to all that sound. It is out of the ground. That will give the confidence he's looking for.
That was put away with some ease. The length was there, line was perfect for her. Good follow through off the bat. Perfect timing and a great result.
Hold on. All is not over in this game yet. Sailing away, finding its nest somewhere. Oh, she uses her feet. Mid-off was up. Did get the elevation, may not have got the distance. Brave effort in the end. We'll still find out. No, I think that's a boundary conceded, but nevertheless a brave effort. It's easy to come back to form if you have got good technique. Talk about the power there. Talk about finding the gap there. She is really hitting that cricket ball to quite a distance. Another boundary. Both sides of the wicket. Fortune is UAE's way at this moment.
Well, Kavisha, even she deserves a bit of action now. She's been witnessing Isha taking Indian bowlers to the boundaries.
Marina says, not this one. It had to be though. Okay, now will this trickle down the fence? Oh, it does. 2 back-to-back boundaries.
Gonna shoot that higher and higher. And there's Rucha Ghosh in action again. We could have ourselves a stumping, and that too of the UAE captain Isha Oza. We will have to wait for the TV umpire to confirm whether Tanuja Kanwar has her first. Sharp behind the stumps, made no mistake. TV umpire just needs a moment before Tanuja Kanwar will have memory she'll remember for life. First wicket in international cricket for Tanuja Kanwar, and it's a good one. Oza has gone for 38, 76 for 4. Big shot attempted, and with great effect, Kavisha Kumari has cleared the boundary.
This is against the wind that she is hit. She required power, most important the timing, but I think that swing of the bat has really helped her. Played with the spin into the wind, but it went a long distance.
Now she might have just got this in the gap. It's heaved away all along the ground.
Gone, wicket. As we talk about it, there it comes. Wicket number 5.
I think she expected the ball to come far more quicker than what Radha Yadav has bowled. It was way too short for her and she tried to play over. And she found the fielder.
Closer you go to the target. And net run rate is least effective. That's a boundary. Need more of those.
Who's been given a number of chances, I think. Maybe Jemmy can step up there.
Chance you spoke about, chance it is, which has been grabbed. No mistake by Shefali Verma there. It was tossed up, opportunity was there. You had to go for it, and Hina departs.
Well, it's hitting with the wind, just didn't quite get enough of it. Shefali Verma did well underneath it because she stood still. She recognised that the wind was taking it, and I think that's why there was a little bit of a smile afterwards, because she thought, I've nearly made a mess of this. But in the end, took a couple of steps back and took an easy catch. I wonder, will they rethink the positionings, UAE, in the last game?
Gives it all that she has. It's a big, big chase there. A little bit of soccer. Be a little careful. Sometimes your ankle can get twisted by that. Renuka. Next game, India plays against Nepal on the 23rd. Up in the air. Well, she should have come forward. That effort should have been better. And what that does is it's conceded the boundary as well.
Just thought about not coming in. Definitely should have gone for the wicket here. This one's sailing right down the throat. And then a good hard outfield. Deepti Sharma. Well, she's completely misjudged that one.
Last ball of this innings. There have been some very good performances. And India will finish with a wicket. Wicket number 7. And that is going to be victory for India. And it is a victory by a huge margin. By doing that, India 2 games, 2 wins, 4 points, 1 foot in the semi-final. No doubt about that.
Yes, right on top of the table. Not really a surprise, but they are looking in quite commanding shape. This is a surprising shot. Unfortunately for the batter, bowler got in front of her. It was a race to see who could get to the ball first. And a wicket closes out the game. 123 for 7 with that run out. Definitely not the worst showing from UAE with the bat in hand. That will give them some strength going into their final group game.
Yeah, against the might of India bowling. 123 is what they mustered, and everybody who bowled picked up a wicket. Everybody who batted made a useful contribution. That is what do you call makes them more lethal, is it?
And the batters weren't selfish. Nobody just thought, I'll stick around and I'll make a decent score. It's against UAE. They all went on the attack. And good to see the debutante Tanuja Kanwar. She had the best economy rate, so she's come in for the injury. 1 for 14 from 4 for her. She'll be absolutely delighted with that, because although the wickets were shared around, she had the best economy rate.